So it's 102 degrees right now, and it doesn't feel real bad because this umbrella probably saved my life today, because I was driving my scooter looking for the OBulb. I found the OBulb, but the scooter battery died, and I was still a mile and a half from the apartment. And it's different when it's hot and you're driving 15 miles an hour, because the wind, will help cool you off. When you are not going 15 miles an hour and you have to push, if you have to push a vehicle and there is no shade anywhere, it can get critical. And fortunately, I broke this sucker out, but I was at the point of heat exhaustion. I had a pounding headache, and I was starting to get dizzy. I was thirsty, but I had water, but still, it can get to you pretty quick. It can come up on you pretty quick. And I knew the only thing that was saving me was at the high school. When I was going up to the high school, that's when I started feeling the heat exhaustion. And it's not that far away, but if you try to push yourself, on that, you can push yourself to death. It's a wicker one. Wicker. Yeah. Having this allowed me to shelter my head and body while I was pushing the scooter, basically. I sat on it at one time and pushed with my foot, but it wasn't good enough. It wasn't going fast enough. It was easier just to stand and walk with it beside me. And that still, it took all the weight, of all those backpacks and everything off. And it made it like, the Viet Cong did that with bicycles on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. They wouldn't really ride them that much. They just had a thing to stabilize it, and they just walked it, kind of like the way a wheelbarrow helps with it. So anyway, yeah, it's an item that I wasn't going to bring because it wasn't going to rain or anything, but umbrellas are also known as parasols, and they block the sun. And heat exhaustion, what do they tell you? Or heat stroke, get out of the sun, get out of the sun. Well, you can't always get out of the sun. Sometimes there's no shade. Then what do you do? Well, with an umbrella, you got your own shade. And really, I probably wouldn't have stayed I found a tree at the high school. I probably wouldn't have stayed there long enough to cool off, and I probably would have killed myself 400 yards from my objective. But stubbornness, you push yourself. Oh, I can do it, I'm tough. Man, I could tell I was suffering from the heat. But I don't think I got any lasting effects of it. I've already got enough brain damage. I don't think you can damage what's not there. Gotta have a brain to damage, Alright, into the pocket you go. And knife, you gotta go back into your sheath. Thusly strap you down so it don't bounce out. All right, let's go. Let's go, G.I. Joe. Ooh, barely made it up that hill. Barely made it up. We'll take barely. We'll take it. I'm gonna put that flask up. I'm gonna get up here by Camp Blood. Camp Blood. That's its other name. It's also known as Camp Blood. Alright. On my underpass. And I get the helmet on. I don't want to bang my head. And let's get up here where all the beer cans are at. Do a pre-flight check. Pre-flight checkup. Turn all our little lights on. See, we got a dangling bungee cord right there. That's dangerous. Dangling bungees. Alrighty. Lights are on. Turn my headlight on. Headlight on. Flask. 1 bar. We got 1 bar, folks. Will we make it? I think we will. I think we'll make it one way or another. Hot water. All right, we're burning daylight. Let's go, Tojo. Got things to do, places to go, batteries to charge. Charge that battery. All right, let's go. A little hit ramp here. Wee! A little wee ramp. All right. You've seen the trip back before, so unless anything weird happens visually, you're not gonna miss much. Yeah. I can tell. There we go. I think we're gonna make it all the way back to the apartment without it dying, but it needs a good charge. We got a downhill stretch here. Pick up a little speed. All that rattling is coming from that umbrella and the chain up front. It's not from the scooter. Let's try employee rights. Here's your employee rights. You don't have any rights. You're an employee. You got no rights. Alright, that was fun. The cop's got somebody pulled over up here. He ain't gonna have me pulled over. Highway Patrol, Texas Highway Patrol. Allsups, we made it to Allsups. I think we're gonna make it. One bar. Yeah, it's slow. It's slow to get going. Its top speed has dropped way down, like maybe 5 miles an hour. That's all right. We have tested the limit of this battery. Like I said, I can walk this thing home if it comes down to it. As long as it's got some juice. As long as I can stay upright. We're gonna putter along. Good thing I didn't go over Lake Bardwell. We're about out of juice here, folks. We are about out to walking stage. Yep. I think we have reached almost the limit. Mickey D's. It's only like about a mile from Mickey D's to my house, so. I'll start pushing and I'll walk it. see if we got any more juice left. Still says we got 1 bar. Foot assist. High school. Public safety building. I'm pushing it. No more battery. I've been pushing since Mickey D's. No shade either. My brain is getting cooked. shade here. Whew. Don't want to kill yourself.